Right, well, Disney Snow White actress Rachel Zegler causes controversy with unhinged social media election tantrum, hopes Trump supporters never know peace. I mean, this is probably the most ridiculous piece of news I've seen for a little while, actually. I just think to myself, like, are you really that stupid? Like, are you actually that dumb that you're going to do this? You know, and also not only that, Disney, like, get your dog on a leash, man. Like, seriously. Like, do you not realize that you're just disenfranchising so many people by doing this? So what did she say? Let's take a look, right?
Each slide. You want to click on each slide.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to show up. And oh yeah, you can see it here. That's fine.
Yep.
I find myself speechless in the midst of this. Another 4 years of hatred, leading us towards a world I do not want to live in, leading us towards a world that will be hard to raise my daughter in. She's not pregnant, by the way. Leading us towards a world that will force her to have a baby she doesn't want.
Maybe she's still not pregnant.
Leading us towards a world that is fearful. I shouldn't be this shocked, but I am. I'm heartbroken for my friends who awoke fear this morning, and I am here with you to cry, to yell, to hug, to wax poetic. There's nothing poetic about this.
No.
Buffoon, on how the left continues to fail us in forging a new path forward. This loss should not have been, and it certainly should not have been by so many votes. Yeah, well, you know what that means, don't you? It means you're
really wrong.
Side. Take fucking L, love. I echo Ethel Kane's statement more than anything. May Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace. So we'll take a look at the others in a minute. But I mean, that's wow. Just straight away, wow. What do you think to that culture?
Look, I mean, the most tolerant people in the world reside on the left here in the United States. She is the example of it right here, exemplary for representing that, and delusional, or as the kids say, delulu. Because she is not pregnant. She, as far as I know, she hasn't brushed pregnancy. She's never had kids. I don't know. Her boyfriend right now has got to be like, you're not real stable.
Yeah.
And she took her time out of her her break period from between the first and second act of, the Romeo and Juliet bologna sausage on Broadway right now that she's in order to
post because there's more stuff which we'll get to in a minute, but yeah.
She's crazy.
Well, yeah, well, let's get to it then. There is also a deep sickness in this country that is shown in the sheer amount of people who showed up for this man. So you're all sick. If you voted for Donald Trump, you're sick. Okay, you're sick. Who threatens our democracy. You're a constitutional republic.
Yeah, they look, the freak shows on the left don't know what we are. It's a fight over here, dude. Yeah, we're actually technically a representative constitutional republic. Representative.
Yeah. It is terrifying the number of people who stand behind what this man preaches. It is a foolish subscription to a false sense of security, of masculinity, of intelligence, of patriotism, of humanity. There's no help, no counsel in any of them. I could go on. I won't. I feel sad. You probably do too. F this.
I feel really good, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I don't give a shit, but that's fine. I mean, get off of Elon's app, by the way. The F are you doing? They're eating you up on Twitter. I don't use that app for a reason. He helped get that man elected, and you're giving him business. I was talking about finding catharsis in art. I don't care if you're going to pick a fight with me. It's been done before. Find something real to be mad at today. There's plenty to go around, and wait for the last one. Okay, that's all. Going on stage for Act 2 now. I need to get off my soapbox before I get too heated. Sending love to everyone who needs it today. May we all carry each other through the worst and hold these politicians accountable. Your Dem governors just got very important. They already were, but hey, follow your governors. Hold them accountable. Local government is where we will make a real change. This is not the end ever. I will love through these 4 years as best I can. F Donald Trump.
There's all the love you needed to know about by the tolerance. That's right. F Donald Trump. That's love. Either that or she wants to get down with him. I don't know. One or the other.
Yeah. So, look. So, I have a bunch of directors, funnily enough, Hollywood directors that I speak to, that I would consider friends, that have spoken to me in private about how happy they are that Donald Trump won. But also, they acknowledge how they unfortunately and sadly cannot express any of this online because they know what their industry is like. And it's sad. More than one person has said this to me. More than one person. More than one Hollywood director has said this to me. This is California for you. This is California. This is the left-leaning Hollywood cult for you. It's a disgrace. It's absolutely ridiculous. And there are some directors that get it. They understand. Generally speaking, they've all got families. It's funny how that tends to track, isn't it? Get a family, realize that these left-wing policies are destroying your country and making it demonstrably more unsafe. But that's fine. But there are some people that absolutely get it. They understand that this is like actually quite a good move for the country. But they are absolutely baffled at how Hollywood, these are people that work within Hollywood, they are absolutely baffled by how Hollywood can continue to disenfranchise the audience. And they're frustrated with it as well, because they're like, why? Like, why? Because they're not going to, everyone's going to be out of a job eventually. You keep going, everyone's going to be out of a job. Again, we can all stop watching movies longer than they can not earn money. I can go do something else. They can't. That's their job. Very, very stupid. Anyway, whatever. This is dumb. Why would you say this when, won the popular vote, electoral college? Why would you do it? Why? Come on, the writing's on the wall here, guys. Like, why? Take the L. You're on the wrong side at this point. Anyway, what do you think? I'll shut up. I've rambled enough. What do you think?
I think that she's a menace. I think she's a nuisance. I think the fact that Disney has not gotten her to STFU is such a bad sign for this Snow White movie, because I promise you, I am going to help recycle every single one of these ridiculous stories that she's instigated out of her pure narcissistic need to like let everybody know what she feels every single freaking moment, like a 12-year-old girl, right? Her constant desire for attention and the brain chemical response that she absolutely has to have from these moments. It's not like she's on stage at the moment, right? She's in between acts at a freaking play, and yet she still, spits this garbage out into the universe. So, I mean, this is like I said, if you're Disney, you will likely never work with this chick again, because it's just like there is no upside to her. If you're one of the directors that you have contact with, she's not on your radar, dude. She could tear down your movie. It did not care. She obviously doesn't care. She does not care. And that's one of those times where you're just going, shut up. I mean, honestly, if you're anybody at Disney right now, you're on the phone. Shut up.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, right? This actually adds evidence to the Gina Carano case.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah. And I think a lot of people have brought that up. I'm like, oh, yeah, I said that in my video. I'm like, this is, thank you, ammunition. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is absolutely ammunition. I didn't clock that until some comments came through on my video, and I was like, oh yeah, goddamn, completely right there. Actually, it is. It adds a nice spicy little part to the complaint that they can put through in that lawsuit. They can just be like, well, look, here's some more things. Nothing's happened here. So.
And it expands it, right? It expands it. So it's like, oh, wow, these are the hiring practices at Disney based on, political stuff. State of California, it looks dimly on that because they wanted to protect all the commies. After the commies got pulled in because of the blacklist, they don't want another one of those. And yet the commies are the reason that they're gonna, have Disney go under because they somehow got that list put in place. Yeah, it's crazy shit.
Absolutely insane. Oh dear, oh dear, dear, oh dear. Yeah. What? How badly do you think that this will affect the movie? That's the real question. What do you think?
I think it's going to be substantial. Nate, normally, I try to be a little more relaxed and laid back when it comes to stuff like that. But I think I don't think I'm going to be overreacting at all. I don't think I have any hyperbolic reaction anyway when I look at the fact that this is consistently nothing but terrible press for this film. Not to mention the fact that it's already ridiculously expensive. They completely, fully reshot this film, plus reshoots, plus the CGI they had to add, plus all the other stuff that had to be done so this could actually be something that people could compare to the previous one, the one that made the Disney company in the first place.
Yeah. Literally the inception point of them becoming an actual fully fledged company,
massive
basically,
studio
by that point.
Yeah. So she is just, if you were literally looking for the dumbest way to reboot your live action stuff, this was it.
Yeah. Got some comments about this. Ryan sends in 10 euros. Everyone sending their super chats via YouTube. Guys, remember, YouTube has taken 30% of this. All of that money, they've taken 30%. So please do send it via Streamlabs. It's pinned. The link is pinned to the top of the live chat. But Ryan says, again, is she trying to ruin her career? Or is she mental? Her agent must be sweating bullets. Well, they're protected, right? They're in their own unit. So, yeah, sadly, they don't care. They don't care. Some dude says, can we have Rachel on the next earnings call for Disney? I'm sure her insights are invaluable to investors.
Yeah. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Oh my God, that'd be comedy gold. Chaos says, Rachel, that is self-misogynistic, assuming that women are now going to be forced to get pregnant, almost as if the Dems want that for abortions. Yeah, man. It's just dumb, isn't it? It's like, oh, well, yeah, I don't know. The whole argument that they're trying to make is, yeah, my daughter's basically going to be a slut. It's like, well, that's stupid. That's not a good argument, is it? Like, come on. Again, the percentage rate for those situations which are, like incest and grape are very, very low. So, the argument is essentially predicated on just wanting to frivolously sleep around, which is not really a great argument, to be honest. Justin Aliotti says, I agree with both of you guys. Rachel needs to be like Ezra Miller and keep her damn mouth shut. She shouldn't tell 74 million people to go to hell. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, it's, yeah. That's the popular vote and electoral college.
Yeah, I mean, look, you look overall and you go, okay, those are the people that voted. What about the people who didn't vote? What about the people who don't like your vitriol either way? There are people on both sides that don't like this kind of, wanton call for attention that she does. With the post just in and of itself. I think people are really getting tired of these narcissistic displays, and this is all she's capable of. I'm not tired of it. I think it's great. It gives me opportunity to make videos every day. There's only like a handful of names I need to follow. I get to talk about Doctor Who being dead pretty regularly now. I get to talk about Disney's films flopping plenty regular now. That works for me. I don't have to follow all that many people because they always are dumb. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like, the Harry Potter kids are a good follow too because they're dumb as F.
Yeah. Got a super chat from Olaf here. Over on Streamlabs says, curious she hasn't been fired yet. Like Carano was, right? She's done so much damage to the brand, more than Gina ever did. Zegler has damaged the movie before it's even released. Excited to see what Gina and her case will deliver on Dirty Laundry at Disney LA. But the thing is, Olaf, my dude, is that she's saying the right kind of thing. She's in the right camp. So it doesn't matter. expected at that point.
Except that Mr. H, Disney's actually trying to pivot out of that camp because they're getting owned.
Yeah, I know, but they've kind of made their bed with the actors, unfortunately, for a little while. But
some really
there you go,
bad ones.
guys. We will shuffle on from this now. Got another super